Hey everyone, it's Nancy and I'm back with another video for Wild Orchid Crafts. I wanted to share the travelogue that I made for the Secret Squirrel Sisterhood Society's travelogue groups. My travelogue will be leaving out Monday and it'll be gone for a few months so that the other ladies can add to it. But I wanted to share it before it left. The paper that I used is the My Mind's Eye Lost and Found, and I think this is the Madison Avenue collection. Love this paper. My travelogue is about 5 by 7 and the paper pad was 6 by 6. I actually had to use 2 different papers on each page, which I like that. I like the way that it looks. I used gorgeous lace from Wild Orchid Crafts, and there's actually 3 different laces here. This first one, and then a crocheted one, and then this one. Love it. So really love the way that those 3 laces look together. And then I used some of the gorgeous small filigree corners. So nice. Look at the detail on these. They're just really gorgeous. So I put those in the corners, and then on the back, I put them on the back corners too. And I used the Claudine Helmuth Multi-Medium, so I don't have to worry about them coming off. They are on there forever. So on the first page, this is the sign-in page that the girls in my group will sign in on. There's a spot for each one of them, and I used one of these really pretty butterflies from Wild Orchid Crafts, and then a couple more of the small filigree corners, and then some of this really pretty crocheted lace in an ivory color. Love that. And then this is my welcome page, just telling them what I wanted them to do with the travelogue. And I put a couple more of the corners here. I love these, they're so pretty. Some more of that same crocheted lace, and then some more of the butterflies. I really love these, and they're fabric butterflies, but you can totally ink these up or spray them with your glimmers. Really nice. And then my first page, I used the sewing pieces from Maya Road, and for the dress, on the dress form, I used the Rosette trim, and I just gathered it up together, and I used one of the 10mm open roses here. And for the needle and the scissors, I painted them pink and then went over it with silver rub and buff. And on the dress form, I covered it with the same paper that's on the edges of these 2 pages. And I stamped Little Sewing Company up on the banner here. Some more of that crocheted lace. Love this. So I love crocheted laces. And then this is my second page, and I used some of the gorgeous Organza Rosette trim. And you guys, this Rosette trim is so beautiful. Look at that silver shimmer on there, and it's like a threading. It's not going to come off. Really, really pretty. I love it. And then I used some of the pink semi-open rosebuds, and then some of the closed rosebuds. And you can see how this part, the tulle part on the Rosette trim, is really wide. So on this side, when I cut it off, that's the tulle that's in with the needle and the scissors here. And then I used one of my dies and cut out one of the little tickets and then stamped Little Sewing Company on it. So those are my 2 pages. And then the other pages are blank so that the ladies in my group can add to it. And then the inside of the back cover, just covered it with paper. Here's the back cover with the silver filigree corners. God, I love these. They're so pretty. And look, they add such a nice element to your stuff, to your projects. And then I just use a little white tassel here. My binding is temporary. When the book comes back, I'm going to bind it with the seam binding from Wild Orchid Crafts. But this is just to make it easier for the ladies to be able to take their pages out and work on them if they want to. So just wanted to share that little project. Ton of fun. Love how all these laces work together, and these beautiful corners, as well as that gorgeous organza trim, the Rosette trim here. So I'll list all the item numbers down below for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to come over to Facebook and like the Wild Orchid Crafts page. The more people that like the page, the bigger the giveaways are going to be each week, because they are giving away goodies every week. And also come over to the Wild Orchid Crafts channel and see what the other design team members are working on. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later.